Hey Pisces, welcome to High Priestess Healing Tarot, where you are the High Priestess. Baby, happy birthday to all the first deck in Pisces. Let's see what messages Spirit has for us as we approach this new moon in Pisces. This one's going to be a spiritual awakening. Buckle up. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Ancestors, Archangel Michael. Please help me in pulling insights for the High Priestess Collective, highest timelines, highest messages for the High Priestess Collective. Wow! Look at you with your cute little black cat. Queen of Wands, confidence. She's dressed in all green, too. Green is associated with the heart chakra. This may be experiencing confidence to express what it is on your heart that's specifically tied to your intuition. So if you're being called to create, create like a heart-led or spirit-led business, hobby, artistic creation, pivot in life, that's what this is. Six of Wands, also green, with new moon in the back. Both of these have the new moon in the back. And that's supposed to bring you some success and victory. It's like whatever the heart-led direction or decision is, especially if it's around creativity from your heart. Additional insights on the Queen of Wands. Five of Wands, disagreement. And we just saw that six. So it's like moving out of a vibration. Yep. Moving out moving out of a vibration that's no longer serving you, or yeah, look, stuck in the middle with this Two of Swords. So this, your Queen of Wands energy, that fire, that spirit, is essentially the energy that's shifting you or moving you through anything that's not really aligned with where you're going or what it is that you're creating or doing. We'll get clarity on those two. Anything else for the Queen of Wands? Ten of Swords, Queen of Swords. Wow! Change and composure. 1, 2, 3. All three of these purple cards, and the purple is your third eye and crown chakra. So this is what's coming through, like that spiritual energy on this new moon. Two of Swords stuck in the middle. So moving from this Two of Swords to Ten of Swords of like, oh no, this is you choosing a change. This is you actively, like, if these are scissors, this is you cutting a chapter off, or cutting someone out, or cutting a way in which that you were being out. Composure is, and staying cool, calm, collected about it. This is also, this Queen of Swords energy with the half moon in the back is being of sound mind, but it's being of sound, like both sides of the mind. So it's your spiritual energy and your logical energy working together that's keeping you cool, calm, and collected. Especially if you had to set boundaries with somebody that was Five of Wands. If you had to set boundaries with somebody that was taking from you in a way that wasn't fair or leaving you drained, something like that. Yeah, look, the Devil. This came out in the last reading too, but it was the Devil in reverse. So something's going on. Five of Pentacles. That's energy siphoning. The thing is, too, Pisces, as you show up as this Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, the more balanced you are, more composed you are in your energy, naturally people who don't know how to facilitate that for themselves are going to be drawn to you in some way, shape, or form. Now, alternatively, yeah, I'm going to leave that. Can you show me this Five of Wands? It's disagreement. This could have been an argument. The Fool. Oh, this could have been an argument with yourself. The Fool, Four of Pentacles, is holding back from, so either holding back from an argument or disagreement, or holding yourself back from a new beginning because you knew this Five of Wands energy was going to take place. So for some people, this could be like moving, like knowing my family or my local community is not going to love that I'm being called to pack up and leave, move out of state. The star, this is wish fulfillment though, and this is like being called to follow your true north. Following your true north or following your North Star is always going to lead you to the experiences that your soul requested on the soul contract, and that's always going to impact the people that it's meant to impact. Something with your chakras here. Through your chakras, they're speaking to you. And your upper 3 chakras, your crown, your third eye, and your throat, it looks like they're leading the way for the bottom chakras. Okay, give me one more on this Fool, 4 of Pentacles. Same energy. 2 of Swords. So show me the 2, the stuck in the middle. 7 of Wands, boundaries, ascension, the moon, 7 of Swords. I feel like we got similar cards last time. I've done so many readings since then. The moon card on the new moon reading. This is like defend your path, even if 7 of Swords can't see it, even if you can't see it, even if others can't see it, like just rise into what you're being called to voyage toward. This 5 of Wands feels like these wands down here. So if there are people who don't maybe agree with your decision, it's okay to simply, they're allowed to not agree, right? And you can move forward how you need to. 7 of Swords, though, this keeps coming up with Pisces, and I'm like, what is this? Like staying, can't tell if it's staying private about it or being like quick, light on your feet so that you are quick to pivot. Wow, and the sun at the bottom. Wow. Something was illuminated. 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups, Devil, Sun, and the Devil's at the bottom over here. Oh boy. You know, we're always healing. We're always like on this journey. Well, I shouldn't say that actually. Some people are always healing, and I'm always looking at triggers and asking myself, okay, another one. What is this showing me? You know, instead of, I grew up in a house that was a lot of like projected, you have to be responsible for everyone else's emotions, and also like you can't have any. So I try to do the opposite in my life of like, if I'm triggered, I own it. That's like mine to work through, to reflect on, and responding versus reacting. If you are in that boat, there's a level of healing that you're at right now that looks like you're very grounded in your energy. And there's like an awareness that you're protected, which is also coming across as very confident. But your light has illuminated something that is either or was toxic or an aspect of self that was holding you back. And that might be the thing that's being cut out now. And this, especially because the Queen of Wands goes into the subconscious for shadow work, similar to the energy of the High Priestess, right? The High Priestess is the combination of the darkness and the light. The Queen of Wands goes into the darkness and then extracts the light from it. The Moon card is the subconscious. So this could even be like internally recognizing I'm holding myself back from something and it's not serving me. So now everything on the outside is going to begin to irritate me so that the universe gets your attention. And it's like through the discomfort or through the contrast, Abraham Hicks says, that we're able to free will choose the pivot. Show me something on the 7 Moon 7. 7-7 is alignment. Wow. And then the 4 of Wands, wish fulfillment. Stability, security, graduation. So this actually feels like you get out of it. Okay. And this yellow is associated with that solar plexus, confidence chakra. Change, 10 of Swords. Look at this. A lot of back and forth, Pisces. This feels like an internal thing. This could be an you could have had to This could be coming from the outside, but if it is, it feels like it's more so to highlight a discord that was in the house. Show me the Two of Pentacles. If you're living between worlds right now, ooh, there's so many messages coming through with these little boats. If you're kind of the bridge, which is so common for Pisces, right? Pisces, the High Priestess, you are the bridge between the spiritual realm and this 3D realm that we live in. Even the Queen of Wands, she goes into the subconscious and then she comes out to tell a story about it. The Fool does the same thing. The Fool goes off on a journey and then eventually returns, quote unquote, home to tell the story. Not to stay, but to tell the story, to inspire others, to share what they learned. There's something about being between worlds that is truly a gift of yours, but there is a ship coming. It's almost like Hermit Crab, that book. There's a child's book about House for Hermit Crab or something, and it like highlights how hermit crabs, their body actually grows out of the shell, so they have to de-shell. Oh, and we have a shellfish down here, that lobster at the bottom. They have to de-shell, and then they're vulnerable as they de-shell. Their body is exposed, but they leave it in a place where other hermit crabs also leave their shells, and you kind of have like this lineup where you can just try on the shell to see if it is the right size for you. I'm seeing that with these boats of like something you've done in your healing energy, your heart chakra, your solar plexus, what you think you're worthy of, or an energy of confidence that you're exuding right now, maybe even boundaries. As you spiritually ascend, your aura will also expand. And when your aura expands, that means you're taking up more energetic space. So that means that your hermit shell is too big. So there's like a new, bigger boat coming that can hold all that energy. This actually feels beautiful. I know these are hard cards, but that's a really beautiful message. Page of Cups, brand new beginning here. Show me something else with that Two of... Wow. That is that brand new shell. Foofy woofy. This feels great. Three of Pentacles. This could even be like a job offer, a new community that you're being invited into, volunteer, nonprofit. This could be a interview or an invitation, or this could be literally like if you move through this archway, you're actually going to have more space for the amount of space that your energetic aura is taking up. So 10 of Swords here doesn't feel like pain. It feels, there might be pain, but it feels more like decision making. All of this feels like decision making. And this decision actually brings more stability, or this change brings more mental peace to you. Can I get one more on the Seven of Swords? I'm just curious about that one. Whoa, that's wild too. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. This is just, it's just for you. This is something to do with your pure intentions. You responded to something. Give me that. You responded to something. Yes. I love when they do this. What are you? Okay, that's communication. You responded to something from a place of pure intentions. Like you didn't let your ego get in the way. And that sent a signal out to the universe like, okay, they're ready. Or this is happening now. Like there's something that communication-wise happens and you respond from this energy, not whatever previous energy you were in. And that ripples out, the Star card, that ripples out to the universe, letting them know, oh, Pisces has awakened, yes, to this next level of spiritual awareness. This is really like letting your higher self, your soul, be the driver and decision maker, and allowing your higher self to observe the human triggers, observe the human experience, because that's still part of you. It's like this teamwork thing happening now, but the soul is really the one that's like guiding and taking the lead. And this is Plutonian energy, and we know that Pluto is in Aquarius. So this is like the beginning of a series of decisions that you're going to be making that are specifically from this higher level place. Especially if you have a connection to Metatron, or if you've been seeking advice, wisdom, direction from Metatron. There's like a higher level of enlightenment coming through for your decision making. That's stuck in the middle energy might even have been, I'm receiving the downloads for this new beginning and these decisions that I'm being called to make, maybe even creative ventures or projects or directions that I'm being led to, and then having to wait for the external pathways to present themselves. And if that happens where you're like, I'm being called to do this thing, to go this way, but the boat's not here, the resource isn't here, that's spirit just giving you time for the ego to acclimate to the shift, the change, the direction, the new beginning that's coming. Then Ace of Pentacles, the change is here. Ten of Swords is like one chapter that's over, and this new beginning. Ace of Pentacles, so you're even moving from the mind, Swords, this came up the other day, to Pentacles. So this is also a call for people who have been doing a lot of internal reprogramming and maybe even hermit mode to be immersed in more 3D experiences, especially Three of Pentacles, working with others in real time. This is live events. This is getting out into the world if you've been a little bit more secluded or isolated. Nine of Cups is, there's joy actually on the other side of this. Anything I'm missing on this Ten of Swords? Smash the love button, Pisces. Hello, Jupy. There's that Four of Swords. That's the enlightenment and a whole new world. This is peaceful. It's like, this is the new vibration for this new moon in Pisces, which is kicking off a several month journey of spiritual awakening. This awakening for you, it seems like you are far along in the healing journey, or at the very least with the awareness of where you are. This particular new moon is highlighting for you spirit-led decisions from your heart that they want you to make, that includes both endings so that you clear space for new beginnings to come in, as well as there's something personal here. Eight of Cups, Ten of Cups, walking away from it. Oh, and that's an eclipse, and we're entering eclipse season. I think this is also saying you have two moons here. I think you're going to be able to see things that were eclipsed faster and clearer. Things that were eclipsed means like, I didn't see where I was blocking myself. I didn't see where I was playing small. I didn't see where this person's energy was irritating my vibration. Not that they're a villain and not that I'm a victim, but like these ahas and revelations are going to be made a little bit clearer. Anything else with the World card? And that's Archangel Gabriel. That beautiful mountain in the background. Okay, so this new moon is one of the shedding experiences you're going to have this year. But this shed feels very personal. This shed, it doesn't feel so much like an external, you have to close out and something. This is like an internal thing that they're highlighting for you, of like, this is where you allow yourself to get stuck, or you had allowed yourself to get stuck, or this is where you are being invited to evaluate a belief system that you once had that maybe is no longer, you may have grown out of a belief system. And that's okay, Pisces. Don't let anybody tell you that that's like, you can't do that. But this is towards harmony and freedom. And what's interesting is we saw that Devil card at the top, and the chains in this card are supposed to contrast the freedom of these people in the Lovers card. So you're being freed from the shackles of the mind in regards to perhaps living, like letting yourself live, letting yourself have more adventurous experiences, or allowing yourself to pursue or seek opportunities, pathways, and teams that are aligned with this level of healing, this level of confidence, this level of self-appreciation that you've stepped into. And when you do that, there's brand new beginnings that are more spirit aligned. So when you begin making spirit-led decisions, more spirit aligned opportunities, people, and pathways also present themselves. This really feels like going somewhere though. Let's see. Pisces, can you smash that love button for me? Let's see what else we got here. Okay, tell me about this new world for Pisces. Two of Wands, isn't that funny? Two of Wands, Two of Wands, and I'm clarifying the world. So three worlds. Three worlds. And this is Aries energy. So between the new moon this week and the turn of Aries season is right. It's like a week and change after the full moon next month. So that's in 4 weeks. Three worlds. You know what I was saying? Did I say this? Between worlds over here? The bridge? That's what's coming up is like, this is your, oh my God. This is your superpower. I said, oh my God, because this depiction of the Archangel, this is supposed to be Metatron. I hope the Angel Meetup crew is watching this. That's crazy. They're not holding hands here, and then they're holding hands here. So this is also receiving guidance. Communication keeps coming up, so maybe it's beyond basic communicating with people. This could be communicating through bigger decisions. Agreements, contracts, deeds, titles, like signatures, something of like, there's three worlds. So you're entering three new realms of like possibilities that have higher stakes communication, but you are equipped with the spiritual energy needed to discern anything that's eclipsed, to bring that up, Queen of Swords. And also you're going to feel inside of you what you want to commit to and what is not aligned for you. Even in this Lovers card, there's that North Star that we saw in the Star card, like letting you, letting your true north really be the guide here. And the Four of Wands is at the bottom again, also with Aries energy. And these 7 stars represent those chakras too. This is like, you had to clear out a lot of shit. Anything else with this? Communication, new worlds. 5 of Pentacles. I say this lovingly. I feel like there was a chapter of accepting lack. Like a real long one. And I know like a lot of people are like, I'm trying to move out of scarcity. It's in like making different decisions that show that we're able to shift the vibration. And do you know what's so contradicting with this card? I almost feel like she's grieving the ending of the lack. That's weird, right? What am I feeling with that? She's grieving. This is like recognizing a friend that's never going to grow. A family member that's never going to take accountability or become self-aware. That's 5 of Pentacles. And recognizing I need to walk away from this, that's also can be painful. That's what this feels like. Recognizing like I had hope and love for something, but it's this person, this place, this thing's not going to grow, and it's prohibiting me from growing. 3 of Wands. So you go. The Sun is associated with this card, so this is also like moving towards your highest level of wish fulfillment. You have the Sun in the Fool card, the Sun in the Lovers card, and the Sun in the 3 of Wands. I guess technically that's the Moon, but I said Sun, so we're going to leave it as that. And there's that 2 of Pentacles again. This is, looks like you were balancing, or the between worlds energy, choosing between the old conditioning that you received around what stability is, what lack is, and what you're supposed to accept. This might be for people who really have only been surrounded by people who operate in a pretty conditioned, conformed way. And if you are the pattern breaker and like living or trying to build a different kind of life than anyone you knew, this is your reading of like Spirit saying they see what's happening and why it's becoming challenging to move to this next level up, this Jupiter energy. But they're also saying like, you got it. Like they're showing you the contrast, not to deflate you, but to remind you of that true north, remind you of that true, why am I doing this? Yeah, any anxiety, especially around communication, or this could be a relationship specifically with a Gemini, and Aries, Sag, Leo. Maybe even an Aquarius. That would shock me, but they're not perfect either. But this could be a communication or a relationship with one of those signs. Doesn't have to be, but where you're like, there is no growth here. And it's causing me anxiety. This anxiety is probably your subconscious being like, yeah, it's time to nine it, wrap it. That's a wrap. Look, because look what's waiting for you. There really is something to like clearing the space and ending things puts you in the vibration of, I'm no longer accepting lack, whatever lack is at that time in your life. And that's when that vibration has to be matched by the universe. Out of lack. Show me this Lover's energy. Two of Swords again, but there's a blindfold coming off. This is, you are seeing. This new moon is going to have you seeing. Two of Swords, Eight of Wands in reverse, Ten of Pentacles. This is like seeing where, for you specifically, it's going to be mirrored by circumstances around you. So it's like not people's fault, right? But Two of Swords, taking the blindfold off around Eight of Wands, anything that was not growing, moving forward, anything that was stagnant, Ten of Pentacles, so that you can flip it, reverse it, right? Uno reverse it into this Ten of Pentacles, familial healing. If you think about this, they're playing Ring Around the Rosie, so they're all like actually moving, whereas the Eight of Wands is in reverse. That's like stagnant energy. So this is also stuck in the middle, is like stuck in stagnancy, saying goodbye to whatever has been stagnant in your energy. This is internal, but it may be being reflected off of people around you who are stagnant. If you ever hear that expression, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with or you talk to the most, do a little inventory. Who do I communicate or see the most on the daily? And of those people, are they working towards goals? Are they working towards self-improvement? Are they working towards living fully, immersing themselves, being healthier? And if the majority of those people are not changing, then they're stagnant. And if they're stagnant, that's probably a reflection of, oh, what inside of me is stagnant. Like, what am I allowing? Not easy to do that. A lot of times it's sad. That's that Five of Pentacles, grieving over that. But when you do, Ten of Cups. This looks like you've been consistently healing, improving, working, enjoying who you've become, or enjoying the journey as much as you can. And Spirit's like, that's the point, that's the point. So if it gets to a point where you're like, I'm stuck in the middle, I'm between worlds, seeing or experiencing blocks, Spirit's like, that's the block that we want you to blow through. I'm just going to pull one of these because I want to get more on the spiritual side. I think that was Shadow. Ooh, Boundaries, card number 26, which breaks down to 8. And, oh, that's the wind chime confirming. And Earth, card number 11, which is Justice. Okay, so that Queen of Swords we know is boundary energy. specifically around your earth energy, your root chakra emphasis. So this is like boundaries in the home. This could be like family stuff. And you may have recently, over the last few years, really improved your relationship with your root chakra, specifically through boundaries. If you don't feel safe in your nervous system around people because you're eating your feelings instead of saying them, you are perpetuating the root chakra wound. Whereas when you start speaking boundaries, that your root chakra is able to hear you, begin creating a safer space for you in the body. And then the more you do that, the more confident you become doing that in other realms too, like higher stakes situations. And that brings some sort of justice to your, this is a big root chakra shift. You really might, some people, this is like home stuff. Either like this is learned in the home, or it's being reflected back to you in the home. Or it's being reflected back to you with people around you who maybe don't have boundaries around their safety, around their root chakra, around their earth energy. One more. Your heart chakra is illuminated here. And this one sword is bleeding. If there was like a recent communication where that kind of gives last straw, where you're like, okay, fuck it. Like, okay, fuck it. I'm not playing anymore. I get that, Pisces. If that happened, that's spirit being like, we're gonna show you one more time, like it's time to roar, actually. And I think the roar is really like not being an aggressor or reactive, but roaring with your energy of like, I'm not accepting this. And that might be what's new for you. Why the Four of Cups? Pisces, why do they always do this? It just feels like bribery a lot of times. Spirit being like, if you do this, if you try this new way, and you turn your back on anything that's causing like all these clouds is illusion, confusion, delusion around your boundaries, around your truth. We're going to bring in something that's surprising. This Ace of Cups. And this Ace of Cups looks like while you're tending to you, something comes in. Ace of Pentacles, King of Swords. And this could be, if this is all about your relationships and family, this is like the masculine energy you exude around your boundary setting in communicating brings a new beginning with the people in your family who they might not be able to catch up to you, but there may be a shift in how it's received and then an offer and desire to want to meet you there. Now, if this isn't family and you're a little bit more on a solo energy here, and this is like work or friends, community, it's a similar energy of like there is a roar of a boundary system, not like one boundary. It's like a boundary system that they want you to step into. And it's in that vibration of this is my boundary framework, not my like one boundary about this and one boundary about that. It's like, no. This is how I communicate boundaries, and this is how I operate in my boundaries. And that is really what sends out this like strong vibration, this strong message into the universe. As you do that, the universe recognizes, again, this Ace of Pentacles, like, oh, this is somebody who knows how to preserve this. Let me give this to them. And that could actually put you on a trajectory, like a different, your feminine energy is like taking care of the inside stuff. And this trajectory of Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius offers bosses, managers who have mastered what it is that you are stepping into now. They've mastered it. So they're a little bit ahead of the game for you. That's good. That means that when you're around people who know more than you, good. That means you're learning, and that means you're not stagnant. This looks like some kind of breaking of this between worlds energy, Two of Pentacles. Now these pentacles are broken up. It's not this between. And you're ready to stand in this, receive this. This could actually take you down a whole new journey of either career development, or this is a whole new way of you establishing safety and security in your body as you allow yourself to immerse in new experiences in general. Wow, the bottom of the deck is growth. Card number 15. That's wild. What are you? And you know what's funny is the devil is card number 15. So it's like you are reversing this, reversing the stagnancy, reversing the stuck energy, reversing the chains. And that's crazy, right? This is the purple that I noticed at the top, and that purple it's through the crown, it's through the third eye. So that means that any of these changes or decisions that you're making right now to like break the between worlds stagnancy is elevating you to be able to either become more secure in the body itself, or become more secure in the immersion of 3D experiences, especially for those who have been in hermit mode for a long time. I get it. Or you're actually meeting people who have something very valuable to offer, and I think teach you. And there's a little element of turning this into gold here. So this energy that you're in is putting you in it's very like auspicious, like, hey, we can actually like mold this energy. We can work with this energy here. Smash the love button, Pisces. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Closing energy for Pisces, this new moon, new world energy. Wow, I love this. Is my favorite. Clairsentience. You have the ability to feel deeply into situations, places, or people, sensing something beyond the physical realm. When we were saying like making heart-led or spirit-led decisions, that's essentially clairsentience, like letting yourself feel into the energy. How does this make me feel? What am I feeling from others when I'm around them? What do I feel about this environment? And then literally course correcting or pivoting as you need to. I just feel like, is there anything I'm missing around the devil's at the bottom of this deck too? Is there anything I'm missing about the people around Pisces? What am I feel like there's like there's relationship stuff I'm not picking up on. Oh my God, especially, damn Pisces, especially if you have a lot of people blocked, you might not be interacting with them, but it's like in the blocked energy is like asserting like, no, I'm asserting my framework. So even if they are, maybe that's why I can't pick up on them. That would make sense. Two of Swords, Four of Pentacles. If there's anyone in your vicinity that you've had to block because you're like, you're not growing, you're actually becoming a problem in my energy, just know that Spirit sees that too. Whoa. Okay. I feel like you're on the right track. Lovers, Magician, Nine of Cups. It is in the feeling of, it's like in the sensing through feeling with relationships, environments, places, and contracts, that you will always manifest your wish fulfillment. And I say manifest here means navigate towards. I don't even think this is you cooking it up. This is like, I will feel into, does this feel like a free-flowing relationship, or is this codependent? Is this toxic? Is this person draining me? Are they, do they project expectations on me that should not be projected? It's theirs, not mine. Free, open, communicative. Both of these are cards of communication. And the Magician has all the aces on the altar. So it's like also recognizing I have everything inside of me to create and manifest the world that I want to live in, the experiences I want to have. But this is specifically around relationships. Like allow yourself to feel into them. The illumination through your clairsentience during this new moon and beyond is always going to manifest or navigate you towards your Nine of Cups. And maybe this is a brand new beginning where you trust yourself to do this all the time. Yeah. Oh my God, Jupiter's going crazy now. So I think that was confirmation. Smash the love button, Pisces. I love this. You are the Magician, baby. Pisces, hold my hands. I'm sending you so much Reiki love and healing. Take a gentle inhale through the nose. A soft release through the mouth. Let's say, Pisces, I am the freaking magician. Yes, you are. Happy new moon.